Welcome to OBTV, the place for news, reviews and trends from the promotional merchandise industry. Welcome back. It seems like a little bit of a break for the summer holidays, but we're back with a great episode. We're joined by Matt Pluckrose. Hello, Matt.
Hi.
Matt's from Desktop Ideas, one of our premier suppliers of tech, and we've got the latest 2018-2019 tech brochure. Tech's not going away, it's still getting bigger and better than ever. Matt, tell everyone at home a little bit about Desktop and why we use you and why people should trust in tech that costs a little bit more, but there's a reason behind it.
Well, I think it's a twofold really, Andy. It's about the compliance of the product and also the usability of the product. You want a product that delivers you value, good branding, and you know that it's come from a reputable source and that the compliance and the product is going to be fit for your customers, and make sure that we make sure that your logo and your customers is delivered as it should be.
Brilliant.
In terms of new things which are coming along, Andy, I think this autumn is going to see probably the rise of wireless charging.
Okay.
So that's one of the big new hot topics for this autumn, and particularly now a lot of people are starting to trade up to the latest phones. Then wireless charging is certainly going to become big for this autumn.
Right.
One of our new items here that we're introducing is this pretty cool one here, which is a power bank where we can charge wirelessly. So you just essentially put it on the back of your phone like this, and then it's going to start to wirelessly charge your phone, as well as
no more
cables, wires.
Where's my cable?
So it's ideally, so it's brilliant for your branding, because your customer's logo can go nicely here, illuminated with a LED, and then you can just take it anywhere you go.
Love it.
Stick it to the back of your phone, and then
still in the same regard, it's Zoopla. So the squids, the maxi squids, the mini squids, you've all seen them. Got a great suction on the back, so it sticks to your phone. But this time, that contact there charges the phone. Yeah,
that's right. So any kind of Qi-enabled wireless phone, you simply have an area on the back here, around about here, where it's like what they call the hotspot area. So you just apply that to the back of your phone, and it just starts to charge wirelessly as soon as you turn it on. So
and Qi again, for people outside. We've had this conversation. I've done a little piece on the Zen's wireless charger. Qi is what, Matt?
Qi is basically a kind of global term for wireless charging, and it enables you to have the right quality, to make sure that your phone doesn't overheat, to make sure you don't get any foreign objects that heat up when in touch with the wireless charging. So it's a kind of stamp of quality and compliance, and that's what Zupa really stands for in this new product which is launching this autumn.
And you know what, look into if you're on YouTube, look into the bottom of this, because I'm going to put out a video that Matt showed me of a non-compliant product, non-Qi product, that didn't cut out because they put a 10p piece, the equivalent in China, onto the charging pad, and it carried on charging. And if that's your child at home and they pick up that coin,
it's frightening.
Just catastrophic. Do you know what I mean? And this is why, if your brand is as important as we think it is, don't skimp 50p, 70p pound. Get a Qi branded, even if it's not from us, get a Qi branded product from a reputable supplier with your logo that your brand means something to, because it does make sense.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't go with these sorts of products. It's really important to buy a little bit better, make sure the quality's right, because ultimately you want the product to be your brand ambassador, and you want it to be used every day. And if you've got the quality right and the gadget is cool, it means that your impressions will always be positive about the person who gave it to you, and hence that's what we're all trying to achieve.
And ultimately, again, if you want to take it down to brass tacks, as far as the amount of impressions, the time someone uses it, keeps it, a product that's going to last a long time, that you trust and rely upon, that has your brand on, that will be used and used again. So impressions, marketing spend isn't going up, it's going down. And you want a true return on your investment. Spend a little bit more, maybe actually buy a few less, but get a product that's not gonna explode in your hands, not gonna burn someone. Don't always go cheap. Go for a product, and that's where the Zoopla range comes into its own.
Absolutely.
What else we got, Matt?
Right, well, the other item, just changing here slightly, Andy, is this, which is a new item we're introducing for the autumn. This is a brandable strap for your luggage, which is really useful because it means you get your branding over really strong here on the strap, which goes around your bag. You've got a combination lock built in, which means you can keep your bag secure when it's out of your sight. Very important is you've got what's called here a little TSA lock, which means that if you're traveling, particularly to the States, that the security services can open your bag to check it, which is rather important. Otherwise,
just be careful what you carry
off.
Just be careful what you're carrying in your bag. Do you know what I mean? They can open it and they can check.
But probably one of the key features about this item is it's got a little built-in scales here.
Wow.
So you can weigh your bag. So before you're going to start getting overcharged by the airline for excess luggage and weight, you can weigh your bag. So a really nice kind of mixture of great branding, of a really handy, useful piece of technology. And one of the other real nice features of this, Andy, is that you can have this made from recycled plastic bottles.
Brilliant.
So the company we work with on this works with a company who salvages plastic bottles from the ocean and then recycles them into plastic, which can then make the strap out of, which makes it a really nice, environmentally friendly piece of technology.
And again, we've spoken about CSR, we've spoken about compliance. You know, this is actually taking, you know, people moan about promotional products. It's a giveaway, it's landfill, it's rah, rah, rah. You know, we've already shown you a charger that's going to be reused, and now luggage scales made from PET bottles that actually are taking something that's going to be dumped, that plastic again, and actually turned into a product that is very, very useful. How many times have we all been on holiday and am I under, am I over? And you get to the airport and it's like Russian roulette. You know, we all start sweating. You know, what's going to happen? You know, how much are they going to charge me? So brilliant, lovely.
Another one here. I mean, a lot of exhibitions are going to be going on, of course, this autumn. So this is a really nice new set that we're introducing here. So we've got a little power bank and a little charging cable together. And the beauty of this, though, is that your branding can be fully branded all over the backing card. Right. So you can give away a ready-to-go charging kit.
Brilliant.
For your customers.
Because if anyone out there is, you know, a lot of our clients and the prospective clients would have had tech products, and probably one of the biggest arguments against would be, I don't have a big enough branding area to put my message. Yeah. So with a face card, back card, you can now put some true information.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant.
So really nice little travel set there.
And so that also that is full colour branded front and back.
That's right, full colour branded front and back on the backing card, and then your logo etched onto the product as well.
Love it.
The Octopus, you know, Andy, is one of our best-selling products. So it's a little charging.
Got one in my bag.
But what we've introduced for the autumn is the bigger brother of the Octopus now, which has got a little power bank built in. So now it means that you can use it either as an adapter, or you can just simply plug it in and just start to charge your phone.
So this is actually a power bank.
This is a power bank, yeah. So this is a power bank and a charging adapter in one.
Wow.
So it's like the next variation on from the Octopus, and likely to be one
and
of
again,
our best sellers.
just have a look at this. Look at the size of that. What did we say the?
This has got about 1,000 mAh battery inside, so it's about a 50% recharge of your phone.
Wow. And look at the size of that.
Really small, but still got a nice branding area, so you can get a nice full coloured print on the front of there, so your logo is.
And you're still getting all of the cables.
You've got the cables there, and you just plug the cable into whether you've got an iPhone or an Android phone, or probably now the most popular is now, of course, the new USB-C cable, which is most of your modern phones have now got that. So it's basically your little power bank and charging adapter for.
And does it just come in white, or does that
comes in white and black, orange, mint green, quite a few different colours.
How many pieces to Pantone match?
Around about 1,000 pieces to Pantone match. So brilliant. Great for putting a company logo onto.
Love it.
And then finally, Andy, we've got the put a bit of your tunes on.
We're going to get funky, aren't we, Milo? Milo's working the camera today.
So here we've got Bluetooth speakers. Really cool little pair of speakers, which pair together so you can get true stereo effect. So you put a nice little logo etched onto the speaker, and then we can supply it in a really nice gift box. So a very nice kind of gift if you're thinking already about Christmas gifts for your customers. put the logo on the box.
So we can brand the box?
We can brand the box, we can put a logo onto each speaker, and then you've got a distance of the speakers of somewhere around about 7 or 8 meters between the two of them, and you can add multiple speakers on, so you can literally pair up 4 speakers or 5 speakers together.
Incredible. But let me just tell you here, yeah, we have a nice open plan office in OB Towers. We've got wide speakers in 4 corners. We like to listen to music here, and the quality that came out of these 2 speakers absolutely smashed away the 4 speakers we've got here. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. Just by pairing another speaker to the speaker you got, turns it into an actual sound system.
Yeah, there's a new phenomenon within speakers called true wireless stereo, and this is what these speakers have.
Right.
So it means basically they pair to each other.
Right.
So it's very simple to use because you just pair your phone to one of the speakers, it pairs itself to the other speakers, and they just add on as you go.
Right, like
so
a daisy chain.
You get 4 daisy chain exactly. So you in effect get 4 speakers. You've got surround sound.
Brilliant. Incredible.
Really nice gift for the
And I can't believe that, and just the quality of the music Matt listens to either. That surprised me more than anything. I think he's stolen his children's iPhone today just for this, because there was no Elvis or anything. Do you know what I mean? Don't run with Elvis, by the way. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, that's great. Thanks very much, Andy.
Lovely. This is OBTV. Thank you for watching. Look out for the tech brochure. Outstandingbranding.co.uk. 020 3142 6700, sales@outstandingbranding.co.uk. Matt will come and actually show the whole tech range to you. Get in touch. We find that when Matt comes in, shows you what is available from a tech point of view, look out for your pink boxes. This is OBTV. Thank you very, very much. We'll speak to you soon.